everybody.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, time to recap Week 7 of the NFL season. We started off with my Denver Broncos.
Yeah, you beat up a wounded kid.
33-10.
No, Karen, you're taking too much pride in this game.
Nothing too much to say.
Broncos taking too much pride in this game.
Number one fantasy defense.
Oh wow, great.
Yep, pretty good.
Yeah, wow, you beat up
Javonte Williams had a very nice season. Very nice game.
You beat up a kid in a wheelchair. This team was absolutely wounded.
No one at home is not a wounded animal, dude.
Karen, your
Sean Payton revenge
your
game.
quarterback is pretty mid, bro.
He's having a run through me.
No.
No.
All right, fine. Go ahead.
Denver looked good.
No, they
Supposed to
did.
beat up on a bad opponent, and they did.
You beat up a bad opponent. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we'll move on. Next, we got the Patriots and the Jaguars. Jaguars winning 32-16. A coach for a game kind of game, or
I like to call this the
coach for
snore
coaching
bowl.
life.
The
Yeah.
snore bowl, because it was just.
I think a lot of people
this
slept
game
through
was
this
a
one.
bore.
I think a lot of people slept.
Two 1-5 teams. Wow, one's gonna be marginally less bad.
Yeah, I think both these. Did anybody actually watch this game? I wonder what the ratings were for this game.
Drake May looks fine. The Patriots are just jithered, bro. They have nobody at any position.
Definitely.
Chris Gonzalez, maybe. Actually, Chris Gonzalez pretty good. But
Tank Bigsby looked good for the Jaguars. So
the Jags, they stay there though. They already played one in the week before.
All right. Next, we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Atlanta Falcons and winning 34-14.
This win surprised me. And it surprised you. We both had the Falcons winning.
Yeah. Turns out, Kenneth Walker's still a beast.
He is still very good.
Seattle still finding it out on offense. Their passing game looks really good. I think Gino's trying to settle in more into this offense. He's trying to air it out a lot.
Falcons need to start focusing on their defense now that they got their offense figured out. Now they need to start paying more attention to that defense.
I mean, did they though? 14 points.
I mean, they let up. The Falcons defense let up 34 points, bro.
Well, Seattle also play a lot better on defense too.
Yeah, true.
So there's that. Next, we got the Buffalo Bills winning 34-10 at home against the Titans. I mean,
the Bills are so frustrating, bro. They played absolute terribly the first half.
This was the week of soft matchups. I think we've gone undefeated. So actually, I think I picked the Patriots. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a lot of who you were expecting to win for a lot of these games was who you're expecting to win. So
yeah.
All right, next we got the Bengals and the Browns. I mean, another one of these games. I mean, it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, 21-14.
Yeah, the Browns are depleted, bro.
Bengals felt like they had it the whole time. Deshaun Watson's out for the year with an Achilles injury.
Jameis Winston's in the start.
Yeah, and then Dorian Thompson-Robinson got injured in the game. Then Jameis Winston went in.
Yeah.
And Browns just look cooked.
The Browns season looks already over.
Browns season's over. Just pack it in. Yeah, very, very disappointing for the Browns. 11-5 last year with Joey Flacco, and then
1-6. Now,
just absolutely terrible. All right, next we got the Texans traveling to the Packers and losing 22-24 to the Green Bay Packers. You picked the Texans to win this game.
I did. I thought they were going to win. They came close though.
I knew the Packers were going to win this game. Because just at home, Packers are a home underdog. Yeah, give me the Packers. That was a very easy pick for me. Texans still look really good though. C.J. Stroud doesn't need to be the man to play winning football there.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's very good. Houston's good
The
too.
Colts are 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, talk about another slugger. Talk about another snooze fest.
Well,
16-10.
The Dolphins are getting better.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins are getting better now that they got Tua back. Because wow, they're really. The quarterback goes out. That team is screwed.
Yeah, they are. The Dolphins definitely need Tua back, and then he's going to come back apparently next week. So
yeah, so we'll be back.
All right, next we got the Lions traveling to the Vikings and winning 31-29. Very surprising. I thought Vikings had them for a long period in that fourth.
This game
quarter.
was fun.
Yeah,
Very fun game.
Yeah, one of the best games of the week. I was kind of surprised this wasn't Sunday Night Football, but
well, I heard they tried to change the game, but they couldn't find anybody to take it up, so they had to leave with it.
whatever. It was a great game. I think their Lions defense still looks okay even without Aiden Hutchinson.
They're playing cohesive enough to win.
Jameer Gibbs looks like he's finally breaking out and he's becoming that offensive weapon that just everybody was envisioning him to be.
Yeah.
Jameson Williams is suspended for 2 games because of a certain incident.
Yeah, we're going to go into that, but he's suspended.
I think Jameer Gibbs is probably going to get a lot more of that production, and Sam Laporta is probably going to get more of that production for the Lions.
For your sake.
Yeah, I hope for my sake, yeah. Detroit still looks great. And
Both these
Detroit's
teams look great.
Yeah, I think
Detroit snaps the undefeated team's win streak.
This was a big win for Detroit.
It was.
This is a great buy-in game for Detroit. All right, next we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the Giants and winning 28-3. Not even close.
The Saquon revenge game.
Saquon revenge game, and they destroyed the Giants. This wasn't even competitive.
Yeah.
No need to talk about it. Eagles look good against bad teams.
The Giants are
We'll have
a
to see.
mess.
We'll have to see. They always find a way to not look very great against good teams. So.
And I'm pretty sure the Giants are a mess. See, they're 0-4 home already.
Yeah, definitely. All right, next we got the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Las Vegas Raiders and winning 20-15.
Yeah, this one was inevitable because the Rams are just a better well-run organization. The Raiders star.
Sean McVay, better situational coach by far than Antonio Pierce.
Better head coach than Antonio Pierce by far.
All right. Yeah, I mean, this game was good. This game was also a clunker. Those some clunkers this week.
Yeah.
Then we have Commanders 40-7. No word said. Panthers are a mess. Commanders are rolling. Even without Jane Daniels.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, this was the right team to go out against if you were going to go out.
Fantasy owners of Jane Daniels that saw him walk to the sideline with a rib injury after he started him.
He's fine.
Oh my gosh, he was about to kill that team, dude. That was going to be a huge game, and then he just got injured.
Yeah.
So he'll be fine, but it's like, oh man, what could have been? What could have been for that team? All right, the Chiefs travel to the San Francisco 49ers and winning 28-18. So the Chiefs still find a way to win. 6-0.
I hate this team so much, Cameron.
I really want them to lose.
I hate this team so
Only
much.
undefeated
I
team
hate
in the
this team.
NFL.
They should have lost. And what I tell you, Brock Purdy's not the guy. The Niners
Is Patrick Mahomes the guy either? Like, he's playing like... I
the
mean,
Niners need to be honest with themselves. Brock Purdy's never taken that team to the promised land.
I think he might be pulling the team back, to be honest.
I can't. That's what I keep saying. Like, if
Can you imagine the Niners are like Jane Daniels or Sam Darnold?
Shaden Daniels, Lamar...
Sam Darnold? Sam Darnold was on the team.
I thought he was going to start.
Sam Darnold was on the team. Yeah, very interesting moves. The Niners, I mean, it seems like Brock Purdy is kind of... He's definitely a system quarterback. And
He
you're
is.
like, oh, that's not... Guys, like, system quarterback in a certain sense is like a major thing against NFL quarterbacks, but when the guy's holding it back because he just doesn't have the physical tools that a lot of the other quarterbacks do, I mean, it's hard to say that it's not
This is
kind of his fault.
This is the game that proves that Brock Purdy is not their guy. Because here's the thing. Both these teams are down bad in terms of wide receiver help, or injury-wise, they're both in a bad way. So, you have one quarterback that played terribly, still won the game. You have one quarterback that played terribly, lost the game. And wasn't even close.
Yeah, we'll have to see when the Niners they could win their next few games, but if they lose 3 more games, they're done. They're toast.
I don't think it's a playoff. This is not a playoff team, dude.
They're gonna have struggles.
And
Shanahan
needs to figure something out because he's starting to look like a total stooge.
Christian McCaffrey was a big part of this He was a big part of this team.
And Ayuk's out now for the rest of the season.
His shadow's kind of, the specter is kind of overhanging the 49ers right now.
Yeah, well, what about Ayuk? He's out now for the season.
Yeah, and Super Bowl hangover is real, dude. Except for the Chiefs.
They didn't even win.
The Super Bowl hangover is real, except for the Chiefs.
All right.
Except for the Chiefs. All right, we'll stop talking about them. All right, next we got the Jets traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers and losing 37-15.
Rodgers is looking old, dude. Like
Steelers defense looks good.
He can still throw the ball, but you can tell like those hits are starting to rack up on Rodgers.
Yeah, Jets
he's a lot slower to get up now.
not playing as a team. Jets just aren't playing as a team.
No, they're not.
Steelers are. Russ looked good. Russ was throwing some moon balls. He was throwing some balls with some arc, some touch.
Pickens looked good.
Russ looked good. I'm like, look, guys. Like, he was my former quarterback, but like, hey, look, I'm willing to give a guy. I'm willing to give a guy credit. Like, he played super well.
He's better in that environment for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I mean, he just needs a good head coach.
I think Arthur Smith is letting Russ be Russ instead of. I think Sean Payton didn't want Russ to be Russ. He wanted him to play within structure, within certain timing. I think that's what he wanted most. All right, finally we have Monday Night Football, and we had 2 games this week. We had the Baltimore Ravens winning 41-31 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Godwin dislocated his leg. It was a very gross video. If you actually watch the video again, his leg, like...
He's out for season 2.
Yeah, it was gross. And then Mike Evans grabs his hamstring in, I think, the second quarter.
hamstring injury is a lingering injury. They might snap his 1,000-yard streak, which is really sad to say. But
We'll see.
well, yeah, we'll have to see. The hamstring is a rough one to try and come back from late in the season, but we'll have to
But
see.
he's not late in the season. I mean, it's game 7.
Baltimore Ravens proving that they don't even need Derrick Henry to be Derrick Henry until the second half. They could just stay in the game. Lamar will just nurse a lead, and then when the second half comes, it's Derrick Henry time.
Yeah.
Just bulldoze them. That was a perfect game plan. They were just waiting. They were just throwing these little screen passes to Justice Hill on the sidelines.
They're on the Super Bowl. Ravens are the Super Bowl team.
Yeah, I think so. And they were just throwing. They're calling the right plays. They're just throwing all these screen passes to Justice Hill on the sidelines. They have you beat David, get super tired. Then in the second half, you just send Derrick Henry and you just go and hit somebody. It's great. I love Ravens. They're playing smash mouth football. It is really fun to watch. Ravens are playing great. They're must watch TV right now. All right, and then finally we have the Chargers traveling to the Arizona Cardinals and losing 15-17.
Least watched game, by the way.
Ha, 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 ha. Well, because it was only on ESPN Plus, right?
Yeah, but we actually played a real team.
But it was only on ESPN. People are the Christmas games are on Netflix.
ESPN Plus exclusive. That's why nobody watched it.
Yeah, these streaming services, guys, please stop doing the exclusive thing, please.
Yeah,
It
I think
sucks.
people are taking a stand out. Like,
Nobody
we're not
likes
doing
that.
that for one game.
Nobody likes that. They'll go to other services. These
Or they can look up the game tomorrow.
they've heard of all of these other sites. They've heard of all of them. So
Yeah, so stop doing this. It's not working out.
like, do you want the traffic to go to you, or do you want the traffic to go elsewhere? Because it'll go elsewhere.
Yeah.
That method exists now. So, all right. And with that being said, it's week 7 of the NFL season.
It is.
Chargers lost. Broncos won.
You beat
In
a
your face.
poor
Ha-ha.
team.
Ha 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 ha. That's what you get for
We lost to a
making
real
me
team,
wear.
and we need wide receivers.
That's what you get for making me wear a Chargers jersey on last week's recap.
Cameron, we beat you. Like, that's the only
I
thing that matters.
really
this season.
cannot wait for the
My
Broncos to beat
team
them
beat
again.
yours. Okay, well, you keep talking. I mean, the Chargers will beat the Broncos. You can't get over that.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
for
that's right.
next
Change the
week's recap.
subject. Change the subject, Karen. All right. Have
All
a good
right.
night, folks.